Chapter 2, 12th Max, Complex Numbers. What is mean complex numbers? Already we have different type of number systems. Just we can recollect here. N, natural numbers. Set of natural numbers is N. It starts with a 1, 2, 3, etc. Set 2. Whole numbers denoted by W. Whole numbers. It starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Then integers, it is denoted by Z. Integers, some of the authors by I, it is denoted by I by some of the authors. Integers, Z, set of integers is denoted by Z. It includes 0, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, etc. And then rationals, set of rational number denoted by Q, that is equal to in the form of P by Q, comma Q not equal to 0. And then a set of irrational numbers, it is denoted by I. Here it is rational. Set of rationals, set of irrationals I. Set of irrational numbers I. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5, etc. E, pi, etc. They are the irrational numbers. Now, natural number is a subset of whole number, and whole number is a subset of, these two are subset of integers, and integer is a subset of rational number, and we have one another set that is irrational number. There is no intersection between rational and irrational. They are known as rationals. They all are known as rationals, and here we have irrationals. They are irrationals. Now, in irrational we have these type of values. Rationals we have all these sets. Now, the combined form of rational irrational is known as real number. It is known as real number. Set of real numbers is nothing but all the rationals and irrationals are included in the real number set. It is always denoted by capital R. Real number is always denoted by capital R. Let A comma B belongs to capital R. That means A and B are any of the real numbers. A and B follows any two real number from the real number set. That defines real numbers. Now we have one another number system. We have one another number system that is known as complex number system. So that includes the real number also. So this is denoted by capital C. So C is denoted by set of complex number, that is the biggest number system. Here, which one is defines complex number? Then how can we identify it? Consider the following equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Standard equation of quadratic. Now, it can have different roots. We can check by its discriminant value. Discriminant delta equal to b square minus 4ac. By taking coefficient of x square as a, coefficient of x is b, and the constant term as c, substituting in the delta, If discriminant delta, that is b square minus 4ac, is equal to 0, its roots are real and equal. Real and equal. And then the second case, delta discriminant b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Greater than 0 means a positive value. The roots are real and unequal. Real and unequal. And the third case, the discriminant delta equal to b square minus 4ac is less than 0. That is negative value. Discriminant value is negative. The roots are unreal. The roots are unreal. That is, the unreal roots are known as imaginary. And the imaginary roots is named as complex numbers. So the imaginary roots are the complex numbers of a equation, quadratic equation or any other equation. So unreal roots is known as imaginary numbers. That imaginary numbers is known as complex numbers. Okay. Now consider an equation that is x cube minus 1 equal to 0. Consider equation x cube minus 1 equal to 0. X cube minus 1 equal to 0. Factor it. This is x cube minus a cube equal to 0. What is the formula for a cube minus b cube? That is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So splitting according to the formula, this one as x minus 1 into x square ab x into 1 plus 1x and then plus b square. We have b as 1, so plus 1 square 1 equal to 0. We have power 3 to x, therefore we have 3 values for x. So solution is 3 numbers which are x minus 1 equal to 0, which implies x is equal to 1. We found one solution at x is equal to 1. And in this equation we have power of x is 2. So we have 2 more equations from this, 2 more solutions from this equation. So equating this one, x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. And then its roots are delta equal to b square minus 4ac. Here all the coefficients are 1. So a equal to 1, b equal to 1, c is equal to 1. Substitute in it. 1 square minus 4 into 1 into 1. That is 1 minus 4 equal to minus 3. So less than 0. Therefore its roots are imaginary. So to find its imaginary roots, go with the formula. Quadratic formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Substitute in it, will get x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2 into a 2 into 1. Now x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of minus 3 divided by 2. That is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 3 into root of minus 1 divided by 2, and which is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 3 I divided by 2, which is equal to minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2 and minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2 comma minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. We have two numbers. They are known as imaginary numbers. They are known as imaginary roots. Look at the final answer here. In both answers we have I term. That I is taken from this minus 1. So root of minus 1 is taken as I. So assuming the root of minus 1 is known as I, and these type of solutions are known as imaginary roots. They are known as complex numbers. So we can simplify it more, that is minus 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2 or and minus 1 by 2 minus I root 3 by 2. There are 3 roots for this equation. We have power 3, we have 3 solutions. One is x is equal to 1, another one is minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2, The next one is minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. So there are three solutions. In this we have one real solution. The other two are imaginary solutions. The imaginary solutions are derived from the equation x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. So these type of solutions is known as imaginary solutions. They are known as imaginary numbers. They are known as complex numbers. The imaginary numbers is known as complex numbers. Here we have taken this root of minus 1 as I. So I equal to root of minus 1, and which implies I square equal to minus 1. I equal root of minus 1 and I square equal to minus 1. So the complex number will be, now define complex number here. A number is of the form a plus ib. A number is of the form a plus ib. A number is of the form a plus ib, where a and b are real numbers. A comma b belongs to capital R. A and b follow any real number. Now we have taken two real numbers, minus 1 by 2 and root 3 by 2 here, and here minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 for the next problem. So next complex number. So the number is of the form a plus ib, where a and b are belongs to R. A comma b belongs to real number and satisfying one another condition, that is and satisfying the condition I square equal to minus 1, that is I equal to root of minus 1, squaring in it I square equal to minus 1 is known as complex number. So define complex number. A number is of the form a plus ib, where a comma b belongs to capital R, satisfying the condition I square equal to minus 1 is known as the complex numbers. So example, for example we can write many complex number. For example, 1 plus I, minus 1 minus I, 1 by 2 plus I by 2, minus 1 by 2 minus I by 2, simply I, simply minus I. Like that we can write many numbers. Root 3 plus I, root 3 minus I, 1 plus root 3I, 1 minus root 3I. So many numbers, but in general the complex number is denoted by the letter Z, that is equal to a plus ib. Generally we can write the complex number as Z equal to a plus ib. This is in the form of a plus ib. When we square this I value, it will be equal to minus 1. So this is the definition of complex number. A number is of the form a plus ib, where a comma b belongs to the real number, satisfying the condition I square equal to minus 1 is known as the complex numbers. Z equal to a plus ib is a complex number. In it I equal to root of minus 1, I square equal to minus 1, I power 3 is equal to I into I square, that is equal to I into minus 1 equal to minus I power 4 equal to I square into I square, that is equal to minus 1 into minus 1 equal to plus 1. Now look at these values. I equal to root of minus 1, I equal to I, then I square equal to minus 1, I power 3 is equal to minus I, and I power 4 equal to 1. Now what is the value of I power 8? I power 4 into I power 4, 1 into 1 equal to 1. What is I power 12? I power 4 into I power 4 into I power 4, that is 1 into 1 into 1 equal to 1. Then look at the powers of the last three values. I power 4 1, I power 8 1, I power 12 1. So this means I to the power multiple of 4 is equal to 1. I power 4n is 1. This is very simple. We can conclude by the above results. I power 4 1, I power 8 1, I power 2. I to the power multiple of 4 will be equal to 1. Then 4 minus 1 equal to 3. So I power 4n minus 1, multiple of 4 times minus 1, which will be equal to I power 3, equal to the value of I power 3. I power 4 minus 1 equal to I power 3. So I to the power multiple of 4 minus 1 is also yields I power 3, because if I power 12 minus 1 equal to I power 11. Now it will be simplified as I power 4 into I power 4 into I power 3. So these values become 1. The remaining is I power 3. So I to the power multiple of 4n minus 1 is equal to I power 3. And similar to that result, I power 4n minus 2. I to the power 4n minus 2 equal to I square. This is 4 minus 2. Easily you can take 4n minus 2 as 4 minus 2. Write the power 4 minus 2 equal to, that is equal to 4n minus 2's value. So I square. I square, and then I power 4n minus 3 will be equal to I power multiple of 4 minus 3 is equal to I power 1. So can easily calculate these values from I equal to root of minus 1, I square equal to. So now we can list out the numbers here, the results of I square equal to minus 1, I to the power 3 equal to I square into I, that is equal to I square minus 1, that is minus I power 4 equal to I square into I square, minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1, the value of I is equal to I. Now look at the powers 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the answers I minus 1 minus I 1. Adding these 4 values, I minus I cancel, minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled. So the consecutive powers of I is taken, and when we sum the values, I power 4, I power 3 plus I power 2 plus I value equal to 0. 1 minus 1 minus I minus I get cancelled, 0. So I power to I plus I power 22 plus I power 23 plus I power 24 plus I power 25 will be equal to I. All are consecutive terms. The consecutive powers of 4 terms will be equal to 0. So I plus 0 equal to I. Now summing the results here, I power 4n equal to 1, I to the power 4n minus 1 equal to I cube, that is equal to minus I, then I to the power 4n minus 2 equal to I square, that is equal to minus 1, then I to the power 4n minus 3 equal to value of I. 4 minus 3 is I, you can take easily. Now 4n minus 3 will be equal to 4 minus 3, the power. In I only it is happened. Okay, I to the power 4n minus 3 equal to I to the power 1. So look at the answers. I power 4n is 1, I power 4n minus 1 is minus I power 4n minus 2 is minus 1, I power 4n minus 3 equal to I. This is very easy to conclude the results. Now to complete the first exercise, these informations are enough. So we can move to the